guys, it is Tristan with NewsStand, and we have official news this morning that Jonathan has come out as bisexual. Now, a lot of this is coming from IGN, and of course, it is getting huge around the world, so I expect there will be a lot of drama and outrage videos surrounding this. But if you remember long ago when Bleeding Cool actually broke this news, this wasn't a big deal. A lot of people use the argument of course, create new characters. Jonathan is only a 6-year-old character and is a brand new slate. I think that there is nothing wrong with going this way because it might actually kind of change him from his father. Now, right now, Clark is in War World, right? He has officially left Earth, and Jonathan is officially Earth Superman. So, right now, the person he is pining after is a hacktivist. Very, very similar to Lois. And I was actually surprised they went that way. I get it with the new age of media, but it was too close to being the relationship of Lois and Clark all over again, right? So this actually changes things a little bit, makes it a little bit more interesting in my opinion. And when I talked about this rumor, I said this was probably the smartest thing they could do. If not, they're going to have a complete cookie cutter of his father, of Clark Kent. And now we have official news from Tom Taylor and IGN. And there is a quote I want to go over that kind of says the same thing I've been saying all along. If not, he's going to be his father. And this changes things up a little bit. Now, one thing before I get into the quote that I want to talk about is the idea that people are saying, well, don't make it all about his sexuality. This was the picture that IGN actually broke with, which you've seen by now, right? So this picture is people are going, oh, why are we making about their sexuality? For one, we don't know that that is actually any sort of truth, right? And all along, there have been characters that have always been about their sexuality. It's just been heterosexuality, so you didn't notice, right? Think about, his father, Clark Kent. He's always pined after Lois. It's always been a big part of his relationship, and his personality was going after her, right? Also, with Batman, same thing with Selena. We see that, for lack of a better term, cat and dog back and forth relationship, that hate-love relationship, back and forth all the time. You just didn't notice it because it was heterosexuality. Another one, Spider-Man and Mary J. Like Mira and Arthur, I would say, are a little different because they were king and queen before the monarchy was disbanded, but that one was a little bit different. But it's always been in comics, right? We even seen it with using a gay character that everybody loved would be Kate Kane in the J.H. Williams, the third run. Absolutely fantastic character. Told a great story with Maggie Sawyer. Still had heroics at the forefront. And that's where I want to see this do well, is have the story, and it's Tom Taylor, so I really don't have very much of a doubt. We've been talking about Injustice the last couple of days. Remember, this is the man that created and really did well with Injustice. He made it flourish. There was another author on there also in the latter part of it. But Deceased, the last Suicide Squad, I believe the trade is called Bad Blood, where we get Wink and Airy. He has always went to the oppressed characters and went, look, I'm going to lift you up while still telling a story. If you remember, that is actually in Injustice where we got the first marriage of Ivy and Harley. And it was really well done. It was beautiful. And we actually got a lot of working up to that point with Harley leaving Joker, learning why Joker was bad, having a child, Lucy, with Joker, and then continuing that journey to find herself before she got married to Ivy, right? So he knows how to do these characters. Same with Wink and Airy. There wasn't a real good, there was a good relationship, but we actually didn't see it flourish until nearly the end of this last deceased digital run. And I cannot remember what it was called. Hobbit World's End. I don't remember. And we really saw that where I believe it was Wink was going to sacrifice themselves. And we get a long, drawn out, really integral story with each of these characters he puts to the forefront. And I think that is really commendable. And I think if anyone can handle making Superman, Jonathan Kent, bisexual, it is going to be Tom Taylor. I don't know if he has people, I do believe he is married to a female, but I don't know if he has friends, family, something. He knows the LGBT community really, really well. So I have no issue with this. Now, going back to what we actually got said from him, we have him talking to IGN. And IGN, like I said, really broke this news. But he said, over the years, the industry, it probably won't surprise you to hear that I've had queer characters and storylines rejected. No, not at all. Not at all. Speaking of, the current run of Batman, I love James Tynion, but he is absolutely trying to give Batman a boyfriend in Ghostmaker. I love Ghostmaker, but those two flirt all the time. And I don't mind it. It's just, I know it's just like a bromance. I do know that, but it's cute. But no, I'm not surprised to hear that storylines were rejected. For a long time, they were afraid to put that in, and it's only been really the last 5 years when they've been more open with it. Now, I know, of course, North Star's marriage really broke things. And even before that, there was storylines in Green Lantern, and there was plenty of storylines, but it wasn't at the forefront. I felt like I was letting people down. I love every time this happened, but we are in a very different and much more welcoming place than we were 10 or even 5 years ago. I absolutely agree. When I was asked if I wanted to write a new storyman with a new #1 for the DC universe, I knew replacing Clark Kent with another straight white savior could be a real opportunity missed. I agree. If you're going to make a cookie cutter version of his father and tell the same stories that have been told for 80 years, what's the point? Change it up. Take a chance. And I even said this recently. I don't remember who I was talking to. But we were talking about Batman has been doing, it might have been Chuck. No, it wasn't Chuck Dixon. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The one thing I respect, even if I'm not a huge fan of this new Son of Kal-El storyline, is that he's taking a chance. A lot of times people are afraid to put their foot out the door and actually take a chance. And they're doing it with this story. They're doing it with this story. They are really trying to tell a story different than what we've seen in the regular Superman line for a very long time. They're taking a chance. Even if they fall, I can respect that they took that chance. And this is an opportunity to tell a different story. And he's right, it would have been an opportunity missed had it just been a cookie cutter of everything we've seen before. The status quo is fine sometimes, but also it gets very boring. Take that chance. I've always said everyone needs heroes, and everyone deserves better to see themselves in their hero. Today, Superman, the strongest hero on the planet, is coming out. I thought that was kind of cute. Kind of sweet of a way to really talk about it. Yeah, he's Superman. He is Superman's son. Come on. That's the hard part for a lot of people, I think, is, yes, he is Superman right now. It's likely if this doesn't work that he won't be Superman for very long, right? He won't be, we'll have another crisis event and Clark will come back. We'll go back to status quo. But they're taking a chance. Jonathan is officially bisexual, not gay, bisexual. They made that clear. I think they went about that because of the Saturn girl kiss and the shipping with Yara and stuff like that. And I think that was really smart. Yes, he officially came out. No, it's not a big deal. Yes, you're going to see a lot of people outraged that don't know what they're talking about and are going to say create new characters. The only thing I can say to that is this is a new character. He's 6 years old. What else? How much newer do you want? Do you want a brand new character? Like just made right now? How about a character that is a blank slate? This is a blank slate. Come on now. Let's quit playing with these semantics. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys think about Jonathan Kent. I am sure there will be some wonderful comments in this comment section. Oh boy. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm more than just a picture. I'm a daughter and a sister.